Right, I'm not really going to blather much because I've been doing it all night and we're running a bit late, so strap in. This is the first poem in the book, as the sparrow flies. There's a pattern of light outlined against the darkness, the shadow of a body in motion. Who can say where it will stop, this movement, if it has any purpose at all? There's a house at one end of the road, a house at the other, with nowhere to call home in between. Shadows lengthen beneath the sun, then fade or are engulfed by night. Still the body longs for company, the mouth for treats. But what of the creature trapped inside? Like paws from the eyes as the hands move in an effort to stop time once and for all. His entire life a moment of history, past. Then the heartbeat slows down, the others gather speed around him. What was once shadow is now revealed as light. The first section of the book is called The Agony of the Everyday, which, if you're friends with me on Facebook, you'll have known I'm doing loads of like paid photos. This is called The Agony of the Everyday and isn't in the book. The agony of the everyday. That there are slow afternoons with the room in shadow, reading by lamplight while you wait for something to happen. That sometimes, more often than not, nothing will happen, and the days carry you along like an indifferent passenger on a dull car ride. The everyday. Thursday morning, the blue light of day begins to blur the edges of the curtains, and the cat, ever watchful, peers through a gap in them. Beyond the scratch of Mary Lou's pen strokes, I can hear my son staring in his bed, a sullen symphony of grunts and groans, springs squeaking. The agony of the everyday, another agony, more agony in fact you could say. That the afternoons are long and can be filled with the drone of an aeroplane descending, its engines louder than the traffic. This sound has always saddened you, and one day you won't hear it no matter how bright the sunshine. And it will happen something like this, on a day like any other. Having just written a poem about how old my father looks, that I will turn and look into the eyes of my son and see the same thoughts written there. Spring day. Above the damp pavements, the sky lowers like a shroud. Cherry blossoms, their petals falling, fade into puddles like lost dreams. My reflection, like my mind today, wavers and remains insubstantial. So, as most of you will probably know if you've been paying attention, which I'm not sure you actually do, because I've seen some of the glazed looks on your faces when I'm talking, not just my wife, who's she's got this really great look when I start pointing things out and go, oh, look at that. So, been working on this novel, and up till September last year, I wrote very little poetry. Then something happened in September, and I wrote 54 poems in September. I wrote 56 in January. So this came out of, a lot of them I haven't got a fucking clue what I'm about, but this is called The Geography Cure. Background change, the only way that anything will. No more routine to follow other than what's new. The way sunlight falls in odd corners of this new life. Proof, if anyone needed, that your flight was the right thing to do. No more humdrum routine, it's all going to stay brand new. The geography cue is actually a phrase that, you know, you think things will change if you just move somewhere new, and it doesn't, because you just take all your shit with you, don't you? Autumn '88. While I thought about the sky darkening, contemplating the sight of the sickle moon, you did something strange with your hands, causing the windows of the carriage to blur. There's quite a few poems about death and people who are dead in my book, which you might be quite surprised at. This isn't, this is called The Archives. Sometimes you'll hear one of the women walking up the stairs to the other floors in search of a map or a plan, and the slap of their feet on the concrete is a timeless thing. I think I've read this one recently, but this is called tofu or dufu, depending where you're from in China. It's still, it's like medieval Chinese poet. It was still really, really popular in China today, and I've dedicated this to Sam Hamill, who was my favourite American poet, who died in 2018. Obviously I waited till he died, so I dedicated the poem because he would have come over and kicked shit out of me. Ice forms a beard around the shoreline of the lake where you float, old man, carrying the snow of many winters in your body, in your beard, body nearing the end, ready to leave. Yet there is something warm in the pale blue dying star that keeps the boat from snagging on the horn, and the waves rush on, singing of the Tao, nothing and nothing and nothing. August night. I did write many good poems in 2005 or 2003 like this is, and I published the book and realised there's a full stop after the date, which is the only full stop after the date in the whole book, and it really fucking got my tit ends. August night. A sky full of withered stars, the bodies slow to lead, dull puppets inert now, soft oozes, openings ooze sweat, thick tongue licks mouth corner, speechless, dumb. Sheets thrown back to reveal stark white bodies, sweat sheen blurring the edges. Whether fucking or asleep, the thick animal parts jerk and move by themselves. The mind tears as it struggles with this miasma of meat. Each moment a scream forced down by the mouth, blinds flapping nuisantly in what is only the illusion of wind. Liminal. How many of you have a, what's the word? How many of you suffer from insomnia? Yeah. And you know that sort of like really trippy state of you get in when you haven't slept properly. I came out of the archives one day and this sort of just came to me. Liminal. There's a crawl space between sleep and dream where the interference from other realities bypasses the filter of the conscious mind. Too close to the sun. This is actually from 1998, which is a long time ago. I was a bit younger then, a bit thinner, I had a bit more hair, but I was miserable as fuck. So, you know, some good things have come out of it. When the body is naked, clothed in the light of distant suns, finally made aware of the debt we owe, now we shall repay it. In the darkness of a room together in the shadow of the act, wishing there was more. Measuring each breath we take in, force out again, aware of how much it will cost, waiting for the silence, hearing it creep unnoticed, pinning us to the bed, when all we want to do is sleep, sleep and not wake. It'll be over soon. This is Mercy Street, which I really can't be asked going. Mercy Street. The days are full of light while I hold back the dark, this rush of painful remembering that would swallow me if I let it. I have pondered my position often and nothing in the end can change it. Even if I receive the benediction I crave, I cannot forgive myself. The days darken and the rain comes, yet still I dream of finding it. Mercy Street. Blind alley down which my hopes get lost. This is to copy Harry, this is the penultimate poem. It ends before it begins, a tuneless noise that you're not even sure you heard. Rained hour day, the afternoon sinking into grey nothingness that drenches everything, especially your soul. Do you even know what I'm saying? This is the last poem in the book. It's the last poem tonight. So just before we go, I'd like to thank everyone and well done you. Hunger House. It also references the first poem in the book, so it's like a concept album, without any keyboard solos, which isn't really a concept album, is it? Everything is steel. Even the runholes, the deep cuts in the compacted earth serve the transformation. Inside the room is windowless, and what we thought was shadow is now revealed as light. All is shadow and all is light. The difficulties we faced, the ease with which we went. Everything is everything else. Love, hate, the search for meaning, revealed in the hours of waiting. Cheers.